Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Namdawunusalli ala Rasul Kareem. My dear students, Assalamu alaikum. It is economics 12th class. I am Abdurrahim from Boys Higher Secondary School, Tarpura. Our today's topic is aggregate demand. Dear students, in previous lectures, as we have discussed what are banks and what are the functions of central banks and commercial banks. We have completed that. Now today we are starting with a new chapter. The title of the chapter is Aggregate Demand, Aggregate Supply and Related Concepts in Macroeconomics. But today our this topic which we are starting with this new chapter is aggregate demand. What is meant by aggregate demand? Aggregate demand, AD is aggregate demand, refers to desired expenditure on the purchase of domestically produced goods and services during an accounting year. Now, dear students, in macroeconomics, demand is measured in terms of expenditure. Aggregate demand means aggregate expenditure on the purchase of domestically produced goods and services during an accounting year. However, the expenditure is to be estimated as desired expenditure or planned expenditure of the people, or the expenditure that the people wish to make on the purchase of goods and services during an accounting year. This was the meaning and definition of this aggregate demand. Now we will discuss what are the components of this aggregate demand. What are the components of aggregate demand? Number one, private consumption expenditure. I will repeat, private consumption expenditure. Private consumption expenditure is by and large determined by the level of personal disposable income. Generally, higher the level of personal disposable income, higher the private consumption expenditure. It is also called household consumption expenditure. It comprises demand for all goods and services by the households of a country during an accounting year. Generally, it depends on the level of personal disposable income. Higher the level of personal disposable income, higher is the private consumption expenditure and vice versa. Now, dear students, number two is private investment expenditure. I will repeat, write it down. Private investment expenditure. Private investment expenditure is determined primarily by the market rate of interest, other things remaining constant. Higher rate of interest causes lower investment expenditure. It is it can be more explained with the view that expenditure by the private investors on the purchase of goods and added to their stock capital. Investment implies increase in the stock of capital goods or capital formation. As noted, rate of interest is the principal determinant of private investment. Higher the rate of interest generally implies lower investment expenditure. Now, number three is government expenditure. Government expenditure. And this, it includes both government consumption expenditure and government investment expenditure. And both expenditure, investment, consumption. Government consumption expenditure is the expenditure on the purchase of consumption goods meant by collective consumption. Government investment expenditure is like expenditure on the construction of roads, dams, and bridges. Government investment is different from private investment. Private investment is generally induced investment as determined by the consideration of profit. On the other hand, government investment is generally autonomous investment as determined by the consideration of social welfare. Now, number third is X minus M, that is net export. AD is equal to C plus 1 plus G plus X minus M. Exports refers to demand for domestically produced goods by the rest of the world. Imports refers to the demand by our residents of the goods produced abroad. According to expenditure of the foreigners on our goods is added to total expenditure in the economy, while expenditure on imports is subtracted. Thus, it is X minus M. X minus M. Net export, which is added to AD. Here, which I have written, AD is equal to C plus 1 plus G minus X minus 1. Here, this C refers here, this C, it is private consumption expenditure, and I, private investment expenditure, G, government expenditure, X minus M, net exports. It may be repeated that the context of macroeconomics, C means desired private consumption expenditure. It means desired private investment expenditure. G means desired government expenditure, and X minus M means net exports. These are the expenditures what the households, firms, the government, and rest of the world wish to make or plan to make on the purchase of domestically produced goods and services during the accounting year. Now, by taking consideration the time and the week network, I hope now today it is enough for you, and I hope that you understand. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will discuss about, this was aggregate demand, and tomorrow we will discuss aggregate demand schedule. Aggregate demand schedule, that we will discuss tomorrow. Assalam alaikum.